Fine, I'll fucking do it. I'll do it just to get you guys to stop filling my comments with this idea. I mean, my god. My very first video I made on this channel was top 5 best and worst SML characters. And that video was absolute shit. First, there's the audio, which is painful to listen to. Then there's the process of editing it. While I was editing it, I didn't use Adobe Premiere, and I ended up using something with a huge watermark on it. That meant I had to find something else and re-edit the whole thing. Although this was when I was 13, so that would explain why I didn't know what I was doing. And in every single video since then, I've gotten a request to remake it. So fine, this is my top 5 best and worst SML characters, the remake. There are no special rules for this. This is just the list of characters I love and don't love. Also keep in mind that opinions exist and these are mine. If you disagree with me, that's good. Now with all that out of the way, let's begin.
Friday said about to give me a PS4.
When I was making this list, the character I didn't think would be on this list was the Lone Dolphin, but because he is an excellent side character, that's why I like him. The Lone Dolphin is basically the only villain type character in modern SML. Much like his name, this guy is very sketchy. His entire character is that he is a bad guy who will get you what you need 1 minute, and the next minute he'll threaten you. My favorite Lone Dolphin appearance is in Black Yoshi's chicken sandwich. In that video, Mario needs a chicken sandwich, so he calls the Lone Dolphin, and they go to Tyrone's house to get the sandwich. I mean, who could forget this?
Hey, who is that at the door? Don't you know it's midnight? Hello? Hello there, my chocolate friend.
My chocolate friend.
The Lone Dolphin is lower on the list just because he's a side character. Aside from the Hitman, we don't have a lot of videos that are centered around the Lone Dolphin.
Cody, we can't give up that easy.
Junior, he hit us with a bag full of cash.
We can take him.
I like Goodman. However, Richard is just a shittier version of Goodman. The problem with Richard is that he's just a spoiled brat. His entire character is saying how rich he is and how he hates poor people. One of the big problems with this is his earlier appearances. In the ending of Goodman's Son, it looked like we were gonna have some character development, and in Playtime 6, Richard was at his best. However, in Junior's AirPods, he was just back to being an annoying rich kid, and in Junior's Crazy Sleepover, he was at an all-time low, although I did like the pillow fight scene. Richard only has one joke, but that has proven not to be funny.
Black Friday said about to give me a PS4.
In modern SML, there are characters that Logan no longer uses, and out of all the characters, Craig is my favorite. Craig is the devil, but instead of being a terrifying monster, he's much more goofy. He does some mildly bad things and says that they are
So evil.
Every time I see this character, a smile comes across my face, mostly because he's hilarious and he has this childlike innocence to him, despite being the devil. My favorite Craig moment is in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 2. Craig is a contestant on the show, and he keeps getting questions about big tragedies. Both his and Broken Guy's reactions are absolutely hilarious.
This is kind of a tough one. I think I'm going to phone a friend. Oh, okay. Who, dare I ask, would you like to call? I think I would like to call my friend Hitler.
Cody, we can't give up that easy.
Junior, he hit us with a bag full of cash.
We can take him.
When I was going to make my top 5 best and worst one-time SML characters list, I was confident Scooter would make that list. However, Scooter came back in 2020, and now he's on this list. Now, before I get shot down by the fans who are gonna say I'm a hater, let me make my case. As a person, I do think Matt is pretty good. He does seem like a likable person. However, his characters are shit. Scooter was first introduced in Jeffy's Clone, where Jeffy cloned himself. That was the origin for Scooter. For almost 2 years, he was absent, but in Jeffy and Junior Skip School, he returned. Ever since then, he has been really obnoxious. He has the same jokes, like this.
Hey, fat boy, you need the money. Hey, fat boy, they're gonna make good enough.
Hey, fat boy, you wanna fight?
Yeah.
You wanna fight?
Okay.
You wanna fight?
What?
And most of his appearances are pointless at best and awful at worst. I mean, he had no reason to be in Jeffy's Big Mess and Jeffy's 16th birthday. I'm not kidding. Watch these videos and see what Scooter does to advance the plot. Absolutely nothing. I'd say the absolute worst of Scooter is in Scooter the Rapper. The video starts with Scooter saying he needs money, so Mario tells him to be a rapper. After a terrible song, we get to the goddamn well scene. I've talked about how awful this scene is in top 10 what the fuck moments and top 20 worst SML videos, the remake. So go watch those if you want to know what I think of it. While I do like Matt, I do think he needs more
Black Friday sale, about to give me a PS4.
Junior, Joseph, and Cody are a trio. I think at least one of them deserves to be on this list. And I don't think I'm gonna be shocking people when I say that I think Cody's the best out of the three. Mostly because the other two suck. So Cody's actually a pretty funny character. He's always getting bullied by Junior and Joseph, so I feel bad for him. Now on to the obvious thing. Cody is gay. That does not bug me, especially because it leads to a lot of funny jokes. My favorite moment of Cody is in Cool Cody, where Cody finally gets to be a jerk to Junior and Joseph, and it's just so satisfying to watch. Overall, Cody is a hilarious character that everyone just shits on.
Cody, we can't give up that easy.
Junior, he hit us with a bag full of cash.
We can take him.
Alright, now onto the character I know I'm gonna get the most shit for, Jeffy. Jeffy is just an annoying piece of shit. Jeffy was introduced in 2016, and after a while, Mario adopted him. Here's the problem. Jeffy will torture Mario by getting him in trouble for something he didn't do. Some examples of this are in Jeffy's bad word, Jeffy's cell phone, locked out, Jeffy's foster home, you get the point. What's worse is that Logan tried to get us to sympathize with him and Jeffy's parents. Nowadays, there's a 90% chance each video will be a Jeffy video. All his jokes have been done to death, but that's not even going into the fan base. The Jeffy fans are annoying as shit. Well, kids are annoying anyways, so that makes sense. In all seriousness, the Jeffy fans are mostly kids who call anyone a hater for not liking Jeffy. I mean, I'm a hater of Jeffy, but not the whole channel because I don't like one character. And if anyone in the comments calls me a hater, that will prove my point. What Logan needs to do is limit Jeffy. I am well aware of Jeffy being Logan's main moneymaker, but you still need to make him a good character.
Black Friday sale, about to give me a PS4.
Number 1 on this list was originally going to be a tie between two characters, but I ended up deciding which is better. Anyway, number 2 is Black Yoshi. Black Yoshi is just a black stereotype. He loves Call of Duty, chicken, Kool-Aid, he gets welfare checks, and he keeps asking for money. And even though this is his entire character, he's actually pretty funny. Sometimes he will even threaten to kill people if they don't have his money. Black Yoshi is just a hilarious character. My favorite Black Yoshi video is Black Yoshi's Kool-Aid problem. In this video, Kool-Aid becomes illegal and Black Yoshi gets caught with it. He hides the Kool-Aid in his sock and he says that the Brooklyn guy can't look in it. And yes, Kool-Aid problem is my favorite Black Yoshi video. That means you guys can stop spamming my comments asking me to make top 10 Black Yoshi videos.
Cody, we can't give up that easy.
Junior, he hit us with a bag full of cash.
We can take him.
Now on to my original number 1, Rosalina. I've made an entire video about what I don't like about Rosalina, so I'll make this quick. To be simple, Rosalina's a freaking idiot. She sides with everyone except for Mario, she contradicts herself, she encourages Jeffy to torture Mario, etc. As I said in worst Rosalina moments, the worst of Rosalina is in Jeffy's online school, where she refuses to believe Mario for an accident, and when she's proven wrong, she pulls the victim card. That's all I can say for her because, as I said, I've made an entire video explaining why I don't like her. Now on to the number 1s. But before we get to those, let's look at some honorable and dishonorable mentions. Let's start with some honorable mentions. Chef Pee-Pee is a very sympathetic character, but sometimes he can be out of character. Goodman is absolutely hilarious, but most of his jokes are about him asking for Mario's house payment. That's not bad, but that's just what he's turned into. Jackie Chu is a really good side character, but he doesn't do anything other than that. D-Money is my favorite one-time SML character. Now on to the dishonorable mentions. Mario has just turned into an absolute idiot. Officers top and bottom are basically Tito's Metal Sonic, but not as annoying. Joseph had his entire character ruined in Joseph the Millionaire and Joseph the Hero, but aside from those, he's fine. Camille Habib Habab has one joke, and that's his entire character. Dewey Done Did It was originally number 4, but I said everything about him in top 5 best and worst one-time SML characters. Anyways, on to each number 1.
Black Friday sale, about to give me a PS4.
As you've probably noticed, one character has been suspiciously absent from this list. That's because he's my number 1. Yep, my original number 1 is my current number 1. My man, Brooklyn T. Guy. The best way to describe this guy is that he's like a troll. Points out people's mistakes, he's absolutely hilarious, and he's usually the best part of the video. Some examples of him pointing out people's mistakes are Jeffy skips school and the prank. Some examples of him being the best part of the video are in the prank and the dog show. Even in bad videos, it could be much worse if the Brooklyn guy wasn't in it. The absolutely best part of the Brooklyn guy is in both Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 1 and 2. He is the host, and his comedic timing puts both of these videos in my top 5 favorite SML videos. I know I've said before that I won't remake lists until the number 1 was different, but here's an exception just because of how much I like the Brooklyn guy.
Cody, we can't give up that easy.
Junior, he hit us with a bag full of cash.
We can take him.
Okay, you all should know who number 1 is, so let me explain why. Ever since Taken Away, Junior has been really unlikable. But let's back up. In the first few years Junior was introduced, Junior wasn't the best character, but he got better. At the time of me making my top 10 Junior videos, he was my 8th favorite character. But as I said, in Taken Away, Junior was an absolute idiot, and the downfall of Junior began. The next big example of this is the school project, where Junior over-exaggerates a simple mistake and he tortures Cody for the rest of the video. Then we got the cover-up, which is basically the same thing as the school project. Next we start off 2020 with Junior Gets a Job, where Junior is an absolute idiot. Then there's the Time Machine, where once again, Junior was an absolute idiot. This pattern continued until Junior's Prank Gone Wrong, where Junior tortured Chef Pee-Pee and gets away with it. When I watched that video, I knew Junior had to be number 1. Junior is the worst SML character. He started off bad, got better, but then got much worse. I did not know that was possible, but somehow it is. My next video is one about a different YouTuber, so nobody's gonna watch it yet again. Also, I'm ending my Patreon, so no more shoutouts. Thanks for watching, and I'm the SMR.